So there's a lot of complaining about not being rich as hell. Well, stop voting Democrat. You Democratic voters are similar to the Cubs when they were in the 100-year drought. Cub fans would say, well, maybe next year. And it wasn't. And then they would say, well, maybe next year. And it wasn't. Well, you Democratic voters are similar. Likewise, you vote for one Democratic, you get them elected, they don't do good, and then it's like, next election comes, you still want to vote Democrat. You haven't learned that the whole Democratic Party really has the same beliefs, pretty much the same crazy, outrageous ideas that are going to tear this country apart. And so let me talk about that real quick. Not being rich as hell. Well, that's because the Democratic Party raises the taxes on the rich. Let me talk about that. Let me tell you, when you raise the taxes on the rich, what happens is you're raising the taxes on business owners. So now the business owners have to pay more taxes, and they have less money to pay the people that are working for them, you and me. They got less money for that. So it's either one of two things or even both. They either are going to lay people off or raise their prices, or both. But guess what? If they raise prices just to pay the people that work for them, nobody's getting any raise, right? Nobody's getting raised. And those that are getting laid off, now they have to take Social Security or apply for it, and just to make ends meet. That's what happens when you raise the taxes on the rich. So let them say, well, the rich don't pay their fair share. Let them say that all they want. Because at the end of the day, it's just them complaining that they're not rich and trying to find a scapegoat. Because you raise taxes on the rich. I mean, we live in a world where there's going to be rich people in this world. It's time that you just relax and realize that fact, that there are going to be rich people. But it's a good thing that they're rich, because you, the worker that is working for them, you get paid more when the taxes for them are low. So really, cutting taxes, which Trump will do, is going to put more money in your pocket. The people that are working for business owners, that means more money in your pocket when he cuts taxes. And it's more money that you get to keep, because, more, gross pay. I mean, that's literally more money. And then prices, think about it, prices probably would go back down if taxes were cut. And again, it's more money in your pockets, your money that gets left in your wallet. Here's another issue that for abortion, they like to throw around commercials that say, well, what about rape and incest? What about it? Okay, what about the little boy who gets raped, what about them? Do you care about them? No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Why wouldn't they care about the little boy that gets raped? Why? Well, maybe because he can't get pregnant. Maybe because he cannot get pregnant. So they would never, ever, ever say, well, what about him? No, they're more concerned about the little girl because they can get pregnant. But see, here's the thing. Here's where I'm going with this. It's more about sex trafficking than anything. Stop the sex trafficking, right? Number one, stop sex trafficking. And number two, close the border, because that's where the majority of the sex trafficking happens, is illegal immigrants crossing our border. But they don't care about those issues, which tells me that they don't really care about the little girl getting raped in the first place. They're just trying to throw that around for their what they want to do. They're just saying whatever to try to win your vote. The reason why I'm making this video is to help you open up the eyes to your heart so you can see the truth.